At this moment, Zhao Zhou felt that the whole world had collapsed in front of him. He couldn't believe that Zhang Ming was dead, but in the video, the picture of Zhang Ming falling into the river was so clear. He knew that Zhang Ming was really dead. The biggest problem now is, who is going to ask for his 620,000? If he can't get the money back, he'll be finished, completely finished. Because this 500,000 usury will continue to make money, and finally turn to an astronomical figure, driving him to ruins. So he immediately called 110 and called the police. After the call was connected, he said in a panic, "Comrade police, I was deceived. Someone deceived me 620,000, but he is dead now. What should I do?" The police said, "If the person concerned is dead, then this matter cannot be handled by us. It is recommended that you file a lawsuit with the court to apply for the recovery of your claims from his estate, or apply for his guardian or his immediate family members. Especially the parents will pay for it." After hearing this, Zhao Zhou immediately cried out, "Comrade police, he is an orphan. He has no immediate family members or guardians. What should I do at this time?" The police asked him, "Then what fixed assets does your debtor have? For example, a house or a car? If you have any, you can apply to the court for enforcement and sell his personal assets." Hearing this, Zhao Zhou suddenly recovered. Zhang Ming was clearly dead, but he still left a Mercedes and a Phaeton. That Mercedes-Benz may be worth 300,000 to 400,000, but that Phaeton is very valuable. If he can get this Phaeton, he will not only be able to cover debts, but the extra money will also make him a small profit. Anyway, this Zhang Ming is now dead, and he doesn't have any relatives. It is only natural for him to take his property, and there should be no one to take care of it. So Zhao Zhou hung up the phone and drove the car straight to Zhang Ming's house. Zhang Ming didn't buy a house in Orus Hill, but he rented a one-bedroom apartment in a slightly remote place. Before the accident, his life was quite moist. What Zhao Zhou was thinking at this time was that after he goes to Zhang Ming's house, he first thought of a way to tow Zhang Ming's Phaeton away. He would definitely not be able to drive the car, but after towing it away, he could slowly figure out how to sell it. He felt that even if a top-fit Phaeton was dismantled and sold parts, the money could be sold back, so he would not lose money. But he didn't expect that at this moment, Abner was also watching that popular video on the internet. Today was originally Orville's treat. He and the core cadres of his staff were invited to have a meal at Classic Mansion, and Abner was among them. But while they were eating, everyone suddenly started to pay attention to this video that turned out. These are all people from the underground world of Orus Hill, and they naturally know something about the beggar gang, and they have a certain knowledge of the Regnar beggar gang. Suddenly seeing someone destroy the whole gang of beggars, one by one was stunned, and they immediately started discussing at the banquet. They are all very concerned about who did this thing. At the same time, they lamented that this person's ability is too strong. They didn't put the Wu family in their eyes at all. They rushed into the Wu family's turf and put Regnar, the heir of the Wu family. Nanshan's brother-in-law, and all of Nanshan's younger brothers were killed. This is simply not something that ordinary people can do. Everyone speculated that this person must be a big figure in a certain super big family. Only Orville knew very well in his heart that Mr. Wade must be handling everything. At the beginning, Abner was just like everyone else, only caring about curiosity and gossip. However, when he saw the scene where Zhang Ming was killed, his heart suddenly shook. Damn it! It turned out to be the kid who hit his car. He hadn't returned the car to before he was killed. Is this too nonsense? He is dead, who will pay for his car? This car itself cost more than 2 million, and it hasn't been a month since he bought it. What's more FC King is that he was so stupid that he didn't pull off and threw the crashed car directly to him. He wanted to directly make him pay for the new car, but he didn't expect that he was dead. Now not only the new car has not been found, but the Phaeton that crashed into it is still unknown where it is. Thinking of this, Abner gritted his teeth and said in his heart, in any case, I must quickly find my smashed Phaeton, otherwise, I will lose a lot. Fortunately, he had asked the little brother to threaten the boy and knew where the boy lived. So he didn't dare to delay, and immediately said to Orville, Orville, I have to deal with something first, and then come back when I finish it. Orville nodded and said, then you go, and come back as soon as you are done. I will take you to the Brilliant Club in the evening. The crowd cheered. Abner didn't have the mind to think about Brilliant Club. He just wanted to quickly find his Phaeton. He got up and came out of Classic Mansion. His little brother and driver was watching him get on an old Audi A6 and waiting at the gate of Classic Mansion. Abner got into the car directly and said to his little brother, "Hurry up, go to the kid's house from yesterday." The little brother asked in surprise, "Brother Abner, why are you going to the small house at this time? Don't you eat with Orville?" Abner hurriedly urged, "Don't talk nonsense and drive quickly. I'm afraid that my Phaeton will be taken away by others." Abner can be regarded as a person who has been in the underground world for a long time, so he is knowledgeable about many things. He knew that once a person dies in an accident, there would be a lot of people spying on his property immediately around him. He feels that now the boy is dead. What can he do if he does not get his stuff? So he was worried about his Phaeton being taken away. After all, the top-fit Phaeton is still very valuable.